Be affectionately welcome to this new documentary. If it is the first time, I introduce myself. I am the engineer Hiddekel Morrison, and I appreciate you decide to see this educational content, where we will learn about the recent strange findings of the Perseverance rover robot on its journey through the planet Mars, with revealing data from the drilling of various Martian rocks, and the most recent breathtaking images of the surface of the red planet, from the perspective of an engineer. Let's start. The most recent robot to reach the planet Mars, the Perseverance rover, of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration of the United States, NASA. It is an advanced robot that incorporates a relevant technological improvement to be able to drill rocks and extract samples from them. This is achieved with the most modern drill that no other robot has been able to take to the planet Mars. The rover has a rotary hammer drill, which means the bit pushes against the rock as it rotates and hammers. When the robot is drilling or wearing away, an algorithm controls the amount of force and percussion. That clever algorithm or computer program with a set of instructions is software that has been called PRODAPT, short for proprioceptive adaptive, because the drill adjusts its settings by sensing and evaluating its own performance in real time. The goal is to try to maintain a certain rate of progress on the rock that is neither too slow nor too fast. But by keeping the Perseverance rover bits in good condition, high-quality cores and abrasions can be drilled for the scientists who assist the robot from planet Earth in this exploration work. One of the first observations scientists have made using the rover's drill is how difficult it has been for the drill to drill through the Martian rocks in that region. So we will see the scientific reports with the strange findings that have been obtained by drilling the rocks and how the rocks that have been drilled so far on the planet Mars compare to each other. But first, I ask you to support us by liking this video, sharing this video with your contacts, and subscribing to this channel, turning on notifications, so with your support, we can continue to frequently generate interesting documentaries on aerospace technology and the universe. Thank you for contributing to the creation of educational content. This is the modern and advanced drilling rig that has the rover Perseverance robot integrated in its robotic arm. As we have explained in previous documentaries, the Perseverance robot rover is an intelligent rover, which applies advanced artificial intelligence software, with which it can analyze and make decisions on the spot, something it does while moving in autonomous mode, and which also applies while drilling the rocks. The rock drilling algorithm can vary in various levels of strength or intensity. With the artificial intelligence application, if the drill detects that it is not going fast enough through a rock, it will increase the intensity level intelligently, adjusting with the resistance it identifies in the rock. If it detects that you are progressing too quickly, it will lower the level. It is through these variations of the rock drilling algorithm and the use of the Perseverance rover sensors that strange findings could be identified in the rocks of the so-called Jezero crater on Mars, identifying the highest and lowest force levels, which indicate the hardness of rocks that have been drilled into Mars. Discovering what is considered the strongest rock so far analyzed by the rover, the rock that required the highest levels of PRODAPT or the use of drilling software was the so-called SID rock discovered in March 2022. Scientists have reported that this strange rock was a challenge to drill, and obtaining its core required maximum intensity drilling to maintain the target rate of progress. While the rock that required the lowest levels of intensity was the so-called Asol rock discovered in December 2021, which was so easy to drill that the algorithm dipped into rotary-only mode to get the cores. The second easiest rock to drill was the so-called Brack discovered in November 2021, and the third easiest was the so-called Rochette rock in August 2021. NASA's team of sampling scientists is excited to get to the ancient river delta on Mars, where it currently is, and drill into a new area. Meanwhile, the Perseverance rover continues to make great strides, recently reaching a total distance traveled of 5 miles, 8 kilometers. In what the Perseverance rover robot is advancing in that Martian region, another of the NASA robots that are on the planet Mars, the so-called InSight, which is a module that is studying the soil and the seismic activity of the red planet. I managed to take this, which is the most recent and impressive sunrise on the planet Mars released by NASA, with this photo taken from a plane called Elysium on April 10, 2022. While we enjoy these recent panoramic views of the planet Mars, I am attentive to your opinions in the comments of this video. I will read them there. As usual, we appreciate you informing us. It is a real pleasure to be able to provide you with the main news, trends and developments about the most important aspects of aerospace technology and the universe, from the perspective of an engineer. I am the engineer Hiddekel Morrison, and I invite you to meet again in a future installment.